Our Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon is now underway with volunteers standing by to take your calls.
Phone lines opened just a few minutes ago. Mikey Moniz and Brittany Freelander are at the phone bank. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. We're here for Hawaii Together, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning. Behind us, we've got Keiki Aina volunteers that are taking your calls currently for the next 6 hours, and then a little bit later this afternoon. We're really looking forward to be talking with you guys and to be talking to multiple nonprofits that will benefit from the flood, and then they'll also disperse those funds to flood victims.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, you are looking at your QR code on your screen. Now, I know some people probably they don't have the time right now to actually call in, but if you scan that QR code, it's going to take you to a website, and on that website you can see that the funds are administrated by the Keiki Aina team. And if you click on a drop link, you can donate to any of the nonprofits who are working hard to support victims. We have Hawaiian Council, the Lahui Foundation. Who else do we have, Britt?
We've got Keiki Aina behind us, North Shore Chamber of Commerce. We've also got Molokai Cares that will be here a little bit later this morning. The number there on your screen that you just had as well was 808-273-0220. You can call and also give them your credit card information.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? Just a couple minutes ago, we were hearing some of the phones ringing, and it's really cool to see that and know that people are wanting to support local families.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the morning, you are going to hear from stories, you know, of people, of heroic people,
yeah,
you know, in our community.
Heading up to the
You're
North
going to
Shore.
hear stories of people who were, you know, unfortunately impacted.
Yeah.
But Brittany, I gotta ask you, because you were out on the North Shore not too long ago, what was the vibe like? You know, whenever I see on social media and just talking to people, I am just so proud to be a part of a community where everybody wants to help everybody out.
Sure, yeah. Me and my husband were there just a few days ago, last Monday actually, so just about a week. And it was so amazing to see how the community was coming together. Lots of people didn't know each other and they just became best friends that day.
Yeah.
And just to see donation drop-offs, and not only that, but also people really getting in the nitty-gritty and helping aunties and uncles, Lolas and Titos,
Yeah,
you know, just
for
helping
sure.
out and dragging out like just the mud and objects from the house were so big. It was really unfortunate to also see a lot of kupuna whose homes were destroyed by the floods.
Right.
Like we were talking about last week, me, Justin, and Kamaka, these storms that we had, the last two storms, were super unpredictable.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like just a big shock to see all the flooding that accumulated over the course of the last 2 weeks.
Right, it was a big shock, but like I said, everybody, what we're not shocked about is how loving and supportive everybody have been coming together. So much so, Brittany, that yesterday I was, you know, working here at the station, maybe at like 3 p.m., and some people were even dropping off checks.
No, they were giving cash.
They were giving
like
cash.
$50 cash.
People were already wanting to donate. So the phone lines are open now. If you're wanting to donate, it's on your screen. It's 808-273-0220. You can also scan the QR code on your screen. It's going to take you to a website where you can either choose to give to Keiki Aina, and the funds will be distributed to any of the nonprofit organizations that we are supporting today. And we do want to remind you that no contribution is too small, right? You know, all of your money is going to go to local families. And, you know, we did talk to Keiki Aina, and they said that they are going to be, you know, doing their best to give it out to all of the families.
Yeah.
So please support, please call in, please log online. And we also want to shout out Hawaiian Telecom.
Yeah, they were setting up for like 12 hours back here yesterday.
Yes, so shout out to Hawaiian Telecom. We're going to be hearing from them throughout the morning. And also, even some celebrities, local and national, you're going to be seeing, you know, just the support from everybody around the country wanting to give back to Hawaii, because Hawaii has impacted them in such a positive way, no matter it be a resident or even a local or a visitor.
And about 5:15, I believe I'll be chatting with Keiki Aina. We've got Momi Akana behind me. We're going to start off our interviews about every 15 to 30 minutes. So you do want to tune in and really hear from the nonprofits that will be dispersing a lot of these funds. Ooh, and it looks like we just got one. I was overhearing it. Yeah.
You can hear them talking behind us. But yes, you guys, please keep those phones going. Follow us on social media at KHON2's. There's going to be links to share. Shout out to all of the social media influencers, all of our friends who are willing to share on social media.
To a lot of them.
So we love it, and we can't wait to keep updated with everybody throughout the morning and afternoon.
So we'll send it back to you guys for now in the studio. Again, we'll have our first interview here within the next about 10 to 15 minutes, folks.
All right, mahalo, Mikey and Brittany. Yeah, you see the number right there on your screen, 808-273-0220. 5:09 in the morning on this Tuesday. People already donating. People donated before the telethon even started.
Yeah.
I'm never surprised by the aloha that people show here in Hawaii to help each other out, but always impressed.
It is. It's so impressive. And, you know, the recovery part is the hardest part. It's the longest part, right? And I still haven't seen momentum falter.
Yeah.
You know, everyone is still working so hard together. So this is what we need.
Yeah, well done, everybody.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. We're back with Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon. All morning long from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'll be taking your donations. We'll have a QR code on the screen. You do want to call that number 273-0220. And of course, it starts with 808 if you're able to use a credit card, or you can even mail in or use a cashier's check. But we're here with some wonderful nonprofits behind me. We've got Keiki Aina, of course, Salvation Army. We've got Molokai Cares. We've got the Hawaiian Council. We've also got Lahui Foundation and North Shore Chamber of Commerce, so many others. We have about 6 today that are joining in with us. And right now we're going to be chatting with one of them, Keiki Aina's Momi Akana. Good morning, Momi.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
So tell us, you've been kind of boots on the ground. What are you seeing is the current need of families right now?
The needs are different depending on what the community is. If it's a business, they need help with cleaning stuff up. It's families. It could be everything from complete devastation to they're just trying to get their walls without having mold in it and that kind of thing, and replacing, for some people, almost everything that they had in their homes. The devastation really was total for many of the families.
And it was something that was so unprecedented. We didn't know, what these storms were going to bring the last couple of weeks here for wet season. Good thing we've had quite a break from the weather, so we've been seeing a lot of people out and volunteering. I know people that are calling in and wanting to donate today. Their question probably is, where will these funds be distributed? Because we know that you're kind of putting out, you have the funds and you're organizing it to the other nonprofits that are behind us. How does that kind of work in terms of the logistics?
So if they'd like to choose, what they can see is if they go on the website, they can just choose from the drop-down menu and choose one of the 6 places. If you guys are going to call in, you also can let us know. We'll give you the choice of which nonprofit you'd like it to go to. If you just want it to go straight into the hands of families, we can do that. But 100% of the funds are going to be into the hands of the people that really need it.
And how quickly do you think the funds will be distributed after the telethon today?
We are already distributing funds. So, and I'm going to tell you, for the other organizations that we're working with, these are the ones that are boots on the ground right now. So they are already providing out there. We're not waiting for money. We're doing the work already. So every single one of them. One of the things we know is that Hawaii genuinely cares about their own families, and you folks are, thank goodness for the community that we have here. You guys we take care of our own.
And you're one of the many wonderful organizations that we partner with here at KHON2. Again, KHON2 is not taking any of these funds. It is going directly straight to the nonprofits that will be distributing the donations to all of the families. For people who may not have heard about Keiki Aina before, can you just tell them a little bit about your organization?
So Keiki Aina runs the Laulima Giving Program that everyone so generously supports throughout the year, and especially during Christmas. And so during the last big event that we had, during the Lahaina fires, during the time when people were losing their jobs in the federal shutdowns, we always step up and try to distribute funds. And this is just another wonderful opportunity for us to be able to partner with the community and make sure that your money gets to the hands that it needs to be in right now.
Thank you so much, Momi, for joining us this morning. Again, we're going to be here from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. We need those phones to be ringing already again, folks. Come on now. I know you're up super early this morning, so if you're able to call in, give us a call. That number is 273-0220.
Our Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon is now underway, with volunteers standing by to take your calls.
Phone lines are open. Mikey Moniz and Brittany Freelander are at the phone bank. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, we're here, Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. We just started about half an hour ago this morning. It's been great so far. We've gotten quite a few donations, but we, of course, need more for the flood victims from the two Kona Low storms that we've been talking about, unfortunately. So we've been having a lot of fun talking with the nonprofits because they're really going to distribute these funds to the families that are most impacted. We do want to shout out all the hard work that's been put into this. Again, KHON2 is not getting anything from this telethon, but we did have Hawaii Telecom in here for almost, I would say, 12 hours or so working on the phone system.
Which, by the way, shout out to Sushin. So they were here since a little bit after 8 p.m. yesterday. They are making sure that, everybody's calls are being taken. They're also, we're going to see, everybody everybody talking through us throughout the morning. Also, shout out to all of the volunteers waking up early. You're gonna see different faces throughout the afternoon, throughout the morning. But I think that just goes to show all of the love and support that everybody has for one another here. And those nonprofits that you did mention, if you do go online, there's a QR code on your screen, or if you call, you're gonna be able to either give your donation to Keiki Aina, which will then distribute it to either the Hawaiian Council, the Lahui Foundation, Moloka'i Cares, North Shore Chamber of Commerce, or even the Salvation Army. Or if you log online, you can just choose to whichever one you want to donate. Brittany, I know earlier you did mention that you were boots on the ground at North Shore, you and your husband. What was the vibe like? From what I'm seeing online is that everybody is just so happy to support one another. And also, from your experience, you know, how was that for you to give back?
Yeah, it was great. My husband was there a few times last week, but I mean, the main thing was the people that we were helping, and I'm glad that we were, I'm glad that we were out there and being able to see them in person and really see the impact that everyone was doing. You know, giving back to the community. Not only were they at pickup and donation drop-offs, but they were also really working in the homes, like
100%.
picking up all of the major things that had the flood impact. There's couches, I think refrigerators, and especially a lot of electricity issues that, of course, the homes had, and a lot of kapuna, unfortunately. My husband had one lady on his back, and he was carrying her through her home, and she was super grateful, and it was like the sweetest and cutest thing to see.
It's sweetest and cutest, but it's like I said, you guys, we live in a community where supporting one another and loving on one another is so, you know, common for us. You know, it's a tradition that we've grown up with. And again, if you want to support everybody, the funds are going to go 100% to all of the families, all of the families. So you guys can donate there, log online. There's just a bunch of different ways that you guys can support.
Yep. And thank you again, Mikey, for that. Again, that number, if you're able to call in, is going to be 808-273-0220. We have some phones ringing behind us, so I'm kind of like listening in and hearing. We had a major, I don't know if you wanted to mention.
By the way, shout out to Michael. He donated $500. Shout out to Roy. He donated $100. And then shout out to a couple people out on the Waianae coast. They're up early. They're wanting to donate. They're wanting to give back to the community. So thank you to everybody who is waking up early with us and donating your time, but not just your time, but also your monetary donations as well.
And if you're not able to, of course, use your credit card or call in, we're also taking physical donations. Yesterday, someone brought in, I know, cash to the station, which we gave to Keiki Aina so that they could distribute that properly. But
which was
I mean,
$1,000.
anything helps. Yeah, anything helps. And we had some wonderful organizations already getting ahead of the game and calling in yesterday. We'll also be here again, Howard Deshefsky and Nikki Shenfield from KHON2 will also be hosting 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. later this evening. If you're not able to donate now, you're getting ready for work, you're getting the kids ready for school and whatnot, you're able to donate at least a little bit later this afternoon.
There you go. Sarah and Sam, over to you guys. We'll see you guys later.
All right, mahalo, Mikey and Brittany. Yes, that phone number, 808-273-0220. Lots of folks already donating. Incredible. And we'll be here throughout the day. So if you can't do it right now, you can do it later. Tell your friends and family, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so awesome. Like, we started this at 5 o'clock, and it wasn't even 10 minutes in. We got our first call.
Instantly,
But you know what? Even before this telethon, it sounds like people were already donating and sending us money that we're going to go directly to Keiki Aina. So this is so amazing.
Yeah, amazing out there. Show of aloha.
Welcome back to Wake Up Today, everybody. Yes, the Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon is officially underway right here at KHON. Shout out to our teams of Keiki Aina. We got the Hawaiian Council here, Lahui Foundation, Moloka'i Cares, North Shore Chamber, and of course, our friends of Salvation Army. Major Troy Trimmer, good to see you.
It's great to see you. Thank you.
We also want to shout out to Michael. He donated $500. Roy donated $100. We're getting a lot of donations in from Aiea, Waipahu, Kaneohe. Somebody just donated $300. Before I actually ask you, about what you saw on the ground, could you tell us a little bit what it means to you personally and on behalf of the Salvation Army that everybody is coming together to support one another during this time?
Yeah, certainly. Salvation Army has been here 130 years, and one of the reasons we've been here 130 years is because the Ohana of Hawaii just cares for each other, right? So even if we didn't exist, neighbor would get out and help neighbor. Family would get out and help family. Keiki and Kapuna all roll up their sleeves and get into it when, get together with it when something happens. So it's been impactful to see the manner in which people are helping clean mud out, and the manner in which people are giving extra clothes to one another, just coming alongside of each other in love.
I love it. You know, let's piggyback on that topic real quick. You're looking at some pictures and videos on your screen, you know, of people donating, volunteering, their time, you know, they're donating monetary donations. I gotta ask you, when you and your team were out on the grounds helping everybody rebuild and recover, what were you guys seeing? But most importantly, what were you guys feeling for giving back to the community?
Well, there's a deep sense of gratitude that people care for each other. And there's also a deep sense of loss.
Right.
I mean, the reality is you know, we had the privilege of walking alongside of people through the Maui wildfires. The loss isn't the same kind of loss, but it's deep loss, right? Anytime a family's impacted, and the amount of trauma, the amount of concern that families went through through those early hours, especially in the second low here on Oahu, so the sense of loss and the fact that people need to talk story and to kind of express what's gone on, and yet there's a sense of incredible joy where neighbor is helping neighbor.
Right. Let's talk about, you know, when it comes to these families and, you know, all of the loss that they're experiencing, what are you seeing that they're needing right now?
Well, they need all sorts of things. One of the things that Salvation Army is doing, you know, I mean, we've done over 6,000 meals since this time. So food early on especially was very, very important. And yet people are going to need to rebuild their pantries.
Yeah.
They're going to need to replace clothing. And so we've been privileged over the last 6 days to do $143,000 with financial assistance.
Awesome.
So it's a mix of everything, right? Shovels have to happen and resources have to be provided. And so a lot of community partners, including the Salvation Army, have the privilege of just coming alongside of our neighbors like that.
Exactly. Well, Major Troy, thank you so much for talking story with me. Always great talking story with you. Also, everybody, the number on your screen is 273-0220. That's 808-273-0220. You can even use that QR code if you shoot your phone out to your screen, and you guys can donate online. No donation is too small. You can either donate to Aina as a whole, or you can donate to Molokai Cares, North Shore, Lahui Foundation, Hawaiian Council, or even our friends of the Salvation Army. But stay with us, because all morning long, even all afternoon, we're gonna hear stories of recovery, rebuilding, and resilience, and just how strong Hawaiʻi is.
Our Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon is now underway with volunteers standing by to take your calls.
Mikey Moniz and Brittany Freelander are at the phone bank. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Sarah. And yes, good morning, everyone. We're here with the Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon. And we are joined by wonderful nonprofits that are still on the phone taking your calls. I know we just got a few donations in, so thank you so much for everyone that's been calling throughout the last hour. Me and Mikey will be here until 10 o'clock a.m. And then we're going to have Howard Deshevsky and Nikki Shenfield, also from KHON2, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you see the number there on your screen right now, it's 808-273-0220 if you're able to call in. There will also be a website and a QR code where you're able to scan it. You can scan the QR code on your phone or go on the website, and there'll be a drop-down list. Keiki Aina will be at the top. They are going to distribute all those funds, but you can click on each organization or whichever organization you choose to donate to, and they'll make sure that those funds are distributed by the end of today or into tomorrow. So it's going to be very quickly. Those organizations that we've already been interviewing the last hour, will continue to interview for a few more, will be Keiki Aina, Salvation Army, North Shore Chamber of Commerce, Lahui Foundation, Hawaiian Council, and Molokai Cares. And we have some wonderful volunteers in the back. I think they're a little bit busy right now on the phone,
You know,
which is
and
great.
Speaking of the phone, shout out to Hawaiian Telecom. Shout out to you, Sushin.
Yes.
Hawaiian Telecom and the team, they've been working tirelessly to help get the phones running. And as you can see, everybody is currently on the phone, which tells us that we are part of a community that loves supporting one another. And speaking of everybody on the phone, I do want to shout out some people. Shout out to a couple people, 2 people, Brittany. Two
and
donated
in the last like 20 minutes, I
think.
Yeah.
2 individual, $1,000. Shout out to Amy of Kaneohe. She's donating on behalf of her family. Shout out to Jennifer. She wanted to shout out her family. Also, she was saying that her her elderly grandmother was heavily impacted by the flooding in Wailua.
Yeah.
So, you know, anything that you guys can donate, she and her family is greatly appreciated. Shout out to everybody in Waipahu, Kaneohe. We're getting $300 donations, $500. So the list keeps going on and on. And that doesn't even include the physical checks that we've been getting, which you guys can also send a check out to laulimagivingprogram.org, 808-273-0220, or you can scan the QR code. Many different ways to donate. Follow us on social media. We're also live on our Facebook and our Instagram.
If you want to tune in for just a little bit of what we're doing when we're off air.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys donate, you know, contribute. And like we said all morning long, no contribution is too small.
And I do want to add, Mikey, because you mentioned Waialua, we actually have an interview with the North Shore Chamber of Commerce. Don't think we realize how big the economic devastation
100%.
was the last couple of weeks, because there's so many farmlands that actually distribute goods, vegetables, bean sprouts, carrots, I believe we were talking about, and some other vegetables out into the community. And that's going to take months to rebuild. A lot of the floods even damaged a lot of their equipment. So that's going to be the next interview within the next 10 minutes or so. So we'll be doing that, and you want to tune in just to really hear about the specific nonprofits that will be distributing those funds to not only farmers, but also homes and other impacted victims.
I'm looking forward to that. And also all morning long, we're going to hear stories from volunteers, victims, everybody that's been out in the community. So make sure you guys stay with us.
We are here, Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon. And right now we're joined with multiple nonprofits behind me. We've been doing interviews all morning long. I think a lot of people think, and you know, they know the impact, but they're thinking of homes and families that are impacted by this disaster. But there's a lot of agricultural farmers and farming methods and things that have been impacted by this as well. And so the economic disruption, the reach has been so far the last couple of weeks. And so I'm joined this morning by the North Shore Chamber of Commerce, Carol Phillips, with us this morning. Hi, Carol. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brittany. I'm great, and I just want to thank you guys for doing this for our community. It means so much.
And I do want to highlight, though, we'll be talking about the North Shore impacts that we've seen the last couple of weeks, just to give people a little bit of an insight on the North Shore Chamber of Commerce, because I really didn't know about you guys until this morning as well. Can you give us a brief introduction?
So the North Shore Chamber of Commerce has been around for over 40 years in our community. Our mission statement is the economic, civic, and overall well-being of our community, as well as historic preservation. And we are kind of a non-traditional type of chamber of commerce where we're holistically trying to, you know, help and support our community. We do things like Christmas parades and 4th of July celebrations, and you know, help with messaging for the community as far as our visitor industry is concerned. And in this situation, we really want to help to bring attention to not only the plight of the North Shore with this flood, but also that our community is open for business, because that's another aspect of this situation that happens is everybody wants to stay away out of respect, and then it amplifies the disaster. So we're trying to help relieve that part of it. But the other thing we really want to bring attention to, as you were mentioning, is what's happening to our small farms out there.
I would love to touch on that a little bit, because initially last weekend, when, of course, the roads were closed up in the North Shore, a lot of the people and the visitors who had planned their trips thought, okay, we're not able to go up to the North Shore, but it really is hurting and actually impacting the businesses. So this summer, if you have travel plans, definitely the hospitality industry could really use it, and especially the small local businesses up in the North Shore. And we are going to talk about those farmers. I think the economic disruption has been really great, because not only are the farmers seeing the impact, but the local businesses who have produce, vegetables, and different things from the farm locally are impacted not only for the next couple of weeks, I think months. How does that situation look right now?
So that situation is dire. So we have over 167 small farmers on the North Shore, and these are 1 acre, 2 acre, half acre, 5 acre plots, and they're virtually all devastated. You know, they have no farm equipment, their irrigation systems, you know, the whole thing has been wiped out, and they're under, you know, in some cases many feet of mud, and they can't supply the produce that these other businesses need. For example, there's no long beans on the island, as I understand it, because the farm has been completely wiped out. And you know, the North Shore is known for many things, surfing and you know, really fun stuff. But we're also the breadbasket of the island. And this is a very important thing to, you know, hopefully come good out of this, when people can really help and support our farming industry and rebuild it and maybe make it better than ever.
And I think something we touched on before we jumped on the interview was not only was the farmlands impacted, but the tractors and the supplies and the materials that you'll now need to order and have shipped back over. It's really months and months to replenish the supply of those sprouts.
It's months and months and millions of dollars. So this is where, we're really grateful for this fundraiser here and this telethon, because we really do need to raise this money to, recover. This is, government can only do so much, or they only will do so much. So it's really up to everybody to just kukua. And one of the things that we've seen coming out of this, trying not to get, it's hard not to cry.
Right.
But
you've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, the devastation, but the headline is everybody stepped up. And so many people have come in to contribute and to help. It's just been humbling and really incredible.
Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you. No, I appreciate you taking your time out this morning and really giving us firsthand experience and glimpse and just talking about what they're experiencing. And you're the head of the commerce, you're a part of the commerce as well. So you're not only hearing about the farmers, the homes, pretty much everybody up there. So we're going to continue to talk to you again throughout the morning. We'll give more information to the viewers. That number is 808-273-0220. The QR code is on your screen. If you would like to donate to Carol and the Chamber of Commerce, the North Shore Chamber of Commerce specifically, the drop-down menu will be there, and Keiki Aina will be sure to distribute those donations properly. Thank you so much, Carol, for joining us this morning. And we'll be back with another interview in the next 5 to 10 minutes here, and then me and Mikey will give you that number one more time in case you need it. So make sure you get those phones ringing.
Good morning, Sarah. Yes, and mahalo to everybody that's been calling all morning long. You guys can either scan the QR code on your screen, which will send you over to our website, and there you can either donate to the Keiki Aina, which they will be able to distribute the funds, or you can directly choose any of the nonprofits that you guys want to donate to. Again, those nonprofits are the Lahui Foundation, Molokai Cares, North Shore Chamber of Commerce, Salvation Army, and Hawaiian Council. And actually, joining me right now from the Hawaiian Council is our good friend of KHON. I got Kuhio Lewis. Good to see you, brother.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here so early. And shout out to all of our volunteers that are currently on the phone talking story with you. Kuhio, before we actually get into the interview, I do want to give some shout outs. Shout out to George and Amy. They donated $500. Gary and Shannon donated about $200. Joanne Lee, Kulioo. We also have a bunch of other people. 2 people donated individually $1,000. So this is amazing. Thank you all so much for your support. Kuhio, I gotta ask you, when it comes to the support of Hawaii, not just here in the islands, but for people who's moved away but still wanting to support everybody that's affected by the floods, what does that mean to you and the Hawaiian Council?
Yeah, we're a Native Hawaiian serving organization, so organically this is our homeland. And so we want to make sure we do our part as Native Hawaiians to step up to the plate to support people that are impacted, no matter what it might be. We did it in Maui, and we plan to do it again on Oahu and other areas that are impacted. But it's about being a Hawaiian organization. It's about living up to kuleana that we have to aloha this place.
Speaking of the community and being on the ground, you and your team were, boots on the ground, if you will, helping everybody recover, rebuild, and just kind of rebuild their mental and physical strength after the hard couple of weeks. What was that like for you and your team to be on the ground, and what did it mean for you guys to give back, as a whole?
I think the biggest role that we have as an organization and where we are is to support really the small organizations that are on the ground doing the work. And that's what we've been doing. We've dispersed over $100,000 already to those small nonprofits that are running the drives, that are helping families out, cleaning up. So we've been out there. We've been hearing the stories from families. We've been seeing it with our own eyes. We've been collecting data so we have a better sense of where people are in this moment. We know 85% of those that were impacted have no flood insurance, for example. So it's allowing us to target the resources to hit the people that need it the most. Right. So it's a time in which Hawaii's spirit of aloha really shines through. We want to harness that and do our part as a Hawaiian organization to support the people that are helping with this recovery.
Right. And Kuhio, I've been saying this all morning along. If you can kind of hear through our mics, our volunteers are talking to people consistently, constantly over the phone. We've even had people come in person to drop off checks. They just did a couple minutes ago. They came over to our studio. They dropped off some things, but it's so awesome to see the support. Now, if you would love to support, everything that we're doing today, Hawaiian Council, Keiki Aina, La Hui Foundation, you guys can call 808-273-0220, or you can scan the QR code, which is going to give you the link so that you guys can either donate to Keiki Aina. They will disperse the funds, or you can choose a nonprofit of your choosing. Again, Kuhio, I want to thank you so much for all of the things that just not you, but both you and your team have been doing for our community. We appreciate it.
Thank you, KHON, for supporting our nonprofit community.
And also shout out to our friends of Hawaiian Telecom. They were here all night, making sure that the lines were ready to go for this morning. So make sure you guys use that number, call us all morning and all night. We'll have more information on KHON2.com. Welcome back to Wake Up Today, everybody. If you were just tuning in, it is our Hawaii Together Flood Relief Telethon in partnership with our friends of Keiki Aina. Now, also, if you are just tuning in, we are raising money. You can see a QR code on your screen, or you can dial 808-273-0220. You're going to be talking to one of our volunteers who have constantly, nonstop, been talking to everybody from, across the state, from different states, wanting to donate. Before we get to our next guest, I do want to shout out Marge from the Big Island. She is a farmer's daughter by upbringing, and she donated $1,000. So shout out to you, Marge. Thank you so much for your contribution. And also shout out to Elizabeth Kimura. She just donated another $200. And again, you guys, these are going directly to families that were impacted by the past floodings in the past couple of weeks. I'm here to tell us a little bit about what they saw on the ground. I got to bring in two volunteers, two heroes, I should say. This is Nicole and Brewski. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, Brewski, I'm going to start off with you. I was able to talk to your sister last week, and I want everybody to pay attention to this because I think this just goes to show all of the love and support. You and your family were actually on the ground. You guys were rescuing people, that were being affected by the flood. Could you tell everybody a little bit about that? Walk us through that moment. What was going through your head?
First, it's just the safety of the community, getting them to safer, higher ground, and making sure that everyone is safe. And to what is to come after the storm, we didn't know. The weather was unpredictable, so we just knew we had to get the whole community out of the town.
We're seeing footage on our screen right now of some, homes being damaged, water as high as the roofs right now. In your opinion, and from your point of view, could you tell us what was going through your head, or was kind of everything just like a rush and you were just wanting to just get everybody to safety?
The adrenaline was just rushing, and all this boys just knew what needed to be done, and it needed to be done now.
Right.
So we just took action, and we just followed through.
Yeah.
And
well, I appreciate it. And like I said, you are a hero. So thank you so much, Brewski, and to your family. And actually, Nicole, I'm going to bring you into the conversation. You guys are siblings, is that correct?
Just friends.
Just friends, okay. Family friends, but friends who turned into family. I love it. You were also on the ground. You were volunteering. You're seeing everybody, give back. In your opinion, what does it mean to you to be part of a community, to be a part of a group of people who's taking care of other people is the first and priority, top of mind?
It's amazing, but it's not surprising. Especially in Wailua, the community has been amazing. And when things get tough out there, the help is endless from every angle. So it's really not surprising. And it's been a really humbling experience to be a part of.
Yeah. Well, thank you to you too. Let's tell everybody what kind of help are families needing the most right now based on what you've seen on the ground.
So I think the help from the start has been crazy. So I think right now, just getting things back to normal life for them and we're at the point of slowing things down. So of course, getting out there to help, but also just giving them, the time to mourn and the time to go through and experience what they've been experiencing is important.
100%. if you guys want to make a donation and contribute and even support a lot of the families who have been affected by the recent floodings, 808-273-0220. No donation is too small. You can even use the QR code on your screen to donate to either the Keiki o ka Aina Foundation, or if you go online, you can either choose from a foundation that where all of the proceeds will be going to all of the families impacted by the flooding. You know, Brucey, I'm gonna ask you real quick, for those who are wanting to donate, what words of encouragement do you have for those watching right now?
Just come on down, call the hotline. Anything and everything helps, from the smallest donation to the biggest donation. Just come on down, see where the help is needed. An hour of your time, 2 hours of your time, anything helps.
Well, Brewski and Nicole, thank you so much for taking care of all of our families. Again, 808-273-0220. We're going to be hanging out with you all morning and all afternoon long.